Welcome back to Lunch Break here at WHJ Live. I'm Simon Constable. Once seen as the bad toupee of the landscaping world, artificial grass is making a play for your backyard. Why you might consider replacing the real stuff with this low-maintenance alternative, we have Alyssa Abkowitz to explain this. Alyssa, I grew up in a country where we sort of have a lot of grass.
Yes.
It's wet. It just grows, right?
It grows like weeds.
And sometimes it is weeds. I mean, it's just weeds that have been cut short. Why would anyone want this?
Well, this is a good question, Simon, but for a lot of people, there's no maintenance. You don't have to mow at all. It doesn't become weeds. You don't have to water, and this might not be an issue in Britain, but it is an issue in, say...
God does the watering in Britain.
God does.
Yes. Look up and it's coming down on you.
It just comes from the heavens. But that does not happen. God does not feel that way about California or Arizona at certain times of year. And, you know, the cost to water can get really, really high, and a city will put, you know, limits on it, and then you get these brown grasses that you probably have seen a lot of here.
Yes, I have. So the synthetic grass that you might get in a mansion, a really nice home, how's it different from what you see on a football field, say?
Well, it's very different because there's not a crumb rubber infill, which you usually see to help with elasticity, bounce, that type of thing. Also, it's a lot softer and the colors are more realistic. So on a football field, you see just bright green. In some of these that you're seeing, it looks green, but there's also this layer of brown and yellow, and there are curly fibers and not just straight fibers, to try to give it more of a realistic look. You can actually lay down on it. It's supposed to be
It looks great,
pretty
but there are no
soft.
daisies in it, which is always fun.
There are no daisies. You cannot make your daisy chains.
You can't do that, can you? So that is absolutely terrible. So what are the other? There are other drawbacks as well to what is generally called AstroTurf.
Absolutely.
It gets a bit toasty, doesn't it?
It gets, yes, it's about 10% hotter than typical grass. So let's say on a 100-degree day, it's going to be around 110 degrees, which I don't think you'd want to go out there barefoot and sit on it. Also, some homeowners associations have banned it, saying that it looks tacky. You know, I mean, it is made on a carpet machine, so it's literally rolled out when you install it.
It's green shag carpet, isn't it?
Pretty
That's
much,
what it is. That's what it. Let's be honest about. So tell us about Howard Leidner and what he's doing with this.
So Howard Leidner is a landscape architect in Dallas. You're seeing some of his work right now, and he uses it in a lot of different functions, not mainly in front yards or backyards, but in applications like this deck. He also did a home in Tampa Bay where he used it between pavers. And so what's great is, you know, when you have pavers, you usually have to go in there with a weed whacker or something and cut it down. This you don't ever have to do. It was so popular that it was also used in oilman Tim Headington's home back in Dallas in his driveway. And I gotta say, I saw it and it looked beautiful.
Wow, it's interesting.
But it's obviously not for you.
Well, I don't know. If I wanted to cut the grass, I'd get a sheep or something, and the sheep would do it. It would do it fine. How much does this cost?
It can be pricey. Upfront costs are $7 to $20 per square foot, including labor. But we've seen some lawns that are over $100 grand. So.
Wow.
Yep.
I think I'll go with the natural stuff
There you
while
go.
I'm
Get
in
your
a wet
sheep.
environment. Thank you very much, Alyssa Abkowitz, who
Thank
we will
you.
see this afternoon on the News Up.